Guys, make it loud for your next comic, Dexter. Or not, fucking make it
God damn, Marcellus, you're ruining the show with your head, man. Yeah, put a hood on that thing, man. Because golly, it's too bright. You're blinding everybody, man. You're blinding everybody. So yeah, it's crazy. So I have a boot. I don't know if you can see because of Marcellus's head. But the thing about a boot is like, I always have to worry about my safety. You know what I'm saying? Like if something was to go on right now, like my only fight or flight response is just accept. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in this situation because I was trying to lose weight. I was trying to lose weight and I realized I need to lose weight when I was driving. I was driving and I hit a pothole on 3rd and my body didn't stop jiggling until I got the wheelchair. And then I went to the gym and my body was making sounds that I wasn't used to, you know what I'm saying? Like arm fat hitting side fat, thigh fat just clapping together. Shit, every time I did jumping jacks, it sounded like I was getting a standing ovation. For real, man. Any of y'all in here ever had a bully before? Nerds. But yeah, man, I used to have a bully back in school, but how you know a good bully is how long their words like stick in your head. You know what I'm saying? If their words are sticking with you 15 years later, I don't care what nobody says. That's a good ass bully. That's a good ass bully. I used to have a bully, he used to call me Titty. You know what I'm saying? For obvious reasons, back in the day I had titties. They weren't clever back in the day. But yeah, he used to call me Titty. But I lost weight 15 years later, and the first thing I thought about was like, man, this kid, he can't call me Titty anymore. And then I gained some of the weight back, and I was like, man, I wonder if this kid, he can call me Titty again. So I go to his Instagram, and I look at his Instagram, and I realize something. His titties are bigger than my titties. And I see under his workout post that he has like he does a little workout post. So underneath his workout, I say, nice job, titty. And that's when I realized something. I wasn't doing it for healing. No, I was doing it to be my biggest bully's biggest bully. For real, for real. And I've been out here, just got out of a relationship. And I have a theory about relationships. I feel like if men are from Mars, then women have got to be from Google. They know everything. It's true. Teach a man how to fish and he'll never starve. Teach a woman how to fish, that bitch convinced you she already knew how to fish. For real, man. And it's crazy. I've been trying to date, and one thing I noticed is that I really like a down-to-earth woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like my chick so down-to-earth that she started twitching, you know what I'm saying, when she see a thrift store. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like my chick so down to earth that she looked like she got her interior decorator from the street. I just be like, man, damn. This trash is gorgeous. This trash is fucking gorgeous, man. And I recently went and visited my grandma. And one thing I noticed about, like, I flew, and I was seeing like the TSA, there was like the dick checkers, you know what I'm saying? Like the people who do the dick checking. And I'm gonna assume that all those dick checkers are gay. And nothing's wrong with being gay, but literally the job description is pat dicks all day, you down? And then I went home and I was like I said, I saw my grandma and I was like, man, she is just such a easy like risk for identity theft. Like, if you tell her that she want a free cruise, she writing down her social security number like a bingo card. For real. And it's also funny too, cause like she thinks all YouTube ads are real. Like she thought that I saw her click on this ad that said, win a free boat. And I was like, Grandma, that's a trick. They trying to get your information. And she was like, it's a trick? It's a trick? Well, when my boat comes in the mail, don't be trying to ride it with me. I was like, Grandma, boats don't come in the mail, but I just let her have it. And it's funny too, cause she prayed on me to be a preacher when I was growing up. But in my opinion, I feel like I'm too real to be a preacher, man. I'm too real to be a preacher. Cause if I was up in church, man, I'd be in there like, you motherfuckers don't love the Lord, man. Where y'all tithe money at, man? Y'all trying to get y'all cup running over and all, nigga? That's why I'm fucking y'all wives now. I couldn't be no preacher, man. I couldn't be no preacher because then I'd be drinking all the communion wine. It would be nothing but crackers at the communion every week. Ugly. And I know I couldn't have been no preacher if somebody was to fall asleep up in my church. Ooh, I'll slap they bitch ass. I will slap they bitch ass. Really make them feel the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? And I was going back for a funeral, but one thing I noticed is that, like, do y'all know any, like, dancers, like, that just be dancing all the time? Like, they just pop like it everywhere they go. Like, nothing's wrong with being a dancer, but it's just like, you just gotta know the time and the place, man. We was at my granddaddy's funeral, and my cousin, he was just like, ticking and shit in front of the damn casket. I was like, nigga, we need a moment of silence, man. Not a moment of crumping, man. And then what's so crazy too is like, right? You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy too is like, you know, the pastor, he told us to bow our heads. This nigga gonna hit a hair roll like this. Oh, hell no. But yeah, so autism is getting thrown around a lot right now. And I was actually diagnosed with autism. But I don't know if it counts though, you know what I'm saying? Because I was diagnosed by my college girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know how much that really counts. But ever since then, I tell women that, like, I have autism. And nobody ever, like, tells me, like, oh, no, I don't think you have it. Everybody is like, it just, like, makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, all my flaws, they go from being, like, you know, a flaw to being, like, an explanation. You know what I'm saying? And I've been using it as, like, a get-out-of-jail-free card. Because, you know, black people, we don't get too many get-out-of-jail-free cards. But, yeah, I've been using it as a get-out-of-jail-free card. I'll be like, yo, you know, if I don't text back, I'll be like, baby, you know, what's that tism kicking in? If I say something rude at dinner and it gets on her nerves, I'll be like, baby, you can't listen to me. I'm a fucking autistic person. And the last was my favorite. When it's her birthday and I forget and I have to like draw her something and give it to her as a gift, I'm like, baby, I'm autistic and artistic. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like people, they be out here doing the most, getting flowers, doing therapy and all that kind of stuff, but all you gotta do is act retarded. You get away with anything. Well, maybe not anything, but you'll probably get away with cheating. That's my time. Thank you.